That was disgusting. Can we get like some mouthwash? Like I need to clean the taste off of my mouth. That game was total anti-football. There was never a point in this game where there was more than one team in it. It was always France, man. And I don't know what the stats look like, but I'm sure France had at least 75% possession because my goodness, the display of anti-football by Paraguay today, Arteta would be proud. Arteta would be proud. I mean, the amount of dark arts they used, rolling around, provoking the French players, doing things outside of the game to try and get an edge. And I get it to an extent. You're a less talented team. These are the things you have to do to bridge the gap. But man, that is awful to watch. What a total bore fest. That felt like a PSG versus Stade de Reims game, bro. Like if you know, you know. It's the average PSG versus relegation league on team kind of game. That was awful to watch. I'm not gonna lie. And look, I hate to rag on, smaller countries because yeah, bro, sometimes you do gotta play this way because you just don't have the talent. But man, it never felt like Paraguay wanted it. It's one thing to play that way. It's another to absolutely resign to the fact that you're gonna lose, and thus a 0-0 is your goal, is the way you win. Like, come on, this is the best players from your country. Show a little more pride than that. I understand, right? You want to be, super conservative. That way you can protect yourself from conceding. But man, World Cup round of 16, surely there's a little bit more we can do. Surely the stakes require a little bit more bravery and less cowardice. Obviously, well deserved win today for France. This is the end for Paraguay. Again, great journey. Eliminating Germany is no joke, and they should be proud of that. That will live on throughout the history of Paraguayan football. But man, this game is one to forget. I'll tell you that much. On the French side of things, you win. And you know what? For France, today was tough. And Dembele, Mbappe, and Olise all weren't on today. And it wasn't all their fault. I mean, playing against this kind of low block, they're triple teamed every time on the wings. It's tough, man. But the good thing for France is that if one of those three are not on, you can call on Doué. You can call on Cherky, right? You can call on Akliush if you needed to. And they call on Doué. Doué hits a great dribble. And Doué's great at breaking down a low block, by the way. So it was a great substitution by Deschamps. Breaks down Paraguay, gets a penalty, and Mbappe slots it home. I mean, who else do you want taking a penalty for you in a World Cup, right? Other than Mbappe? Other than Mbappe, he's the goat at those. So yeah, easy win for France. Never really was in danger. You know, not much else to say from this game. It was just a story of can France break down Paraguay. They end up doing so, and that is that. Now, one thing to watch out for is the midfield, in particular with Chouameni out. I did not really like Coney's performance today. Now, it won't always be like this. Maybe he'll have more room or less room. It depends how you look at it. But he'll have more opportunity, I think, to progress the ball instead of having to take responsibility and carrying it because I think the bigger teams will play a lot higher. However, still not mind blowing, very average performance for me. I would really like to see Warren Zaire Emery get a chance in this French team. Although the way Deschamps is with his people, man, I just don't see it. I don't see it. I think he brought him to the Euros and didn't play him a minute either. So it's unfortunate for Warren. He's probably going to lose his golden boy to Kubarsi. That is my least favorite development of this World Cup, by the way. Warren Zaire Emery not getting, like, you could at least have played him versus Norway or something, but I guess not. Not getting an opportunity to play at all sucks for Warren Zaire Emery. And I think when you look at Kubarsi, he'll probably take it away if we're looking at that award. But look, France win. The story is pretty plain here, I'll be honest with you. And yeah, I mean, looking forward, we're looking at France and Morocco. That's going to be a banger, a banger. No Saibari for Morocco, which will suck for them. Morocco also got a huge win today versus Canada in a game that also was a little bit boring, to be completely honest with you, until it opened up with that beautiful goal by Unyahi. But yeah, I mean, Canada and Morocco, I think the levels were clear from the jump, to be honest. I think Morocco did come out slow, but And at the end of the day, when push came to shove, Morocco showed their true level, and it was always higher than Canada's. And Morocco, rightfully so, based on the talent of that team, move on to the quarterfinals. So France and Morocco, that's going to be big. Obviously, you're talking about the French attack and how that Moroccan defense can cope, right? Diop, Hakimi, and Mazraoui and company. How are they going to deal with that? Bono as well. On the other hand, this Moroccan midfield, they're going to have quite a time, I think, because this French midfield is only two. So they'll outnumber them. So guys like El Ainaoui and Hunahi, they will find some joy, I think, in that game. But yeah, I cannot wait for that. And it's going to hopefully be 100 times more entertaining than what we saw today. Not a great not a great start to the round of 16. But hey, sometimes football does you like that, man. Sometimes it does you like that. I don't really have much more to say, man. I'll keep my ting brief, bruv. Uh, so yeah, give me Morocco and France, and I'm looking so forward to that. Give me the rest of the round of the 16 games too, because I cannot wait for Spain and Portugal. I'm sure all the other games will look better. I mean, let's take a look at them. Yeah, Spain and Portugal will be a lot better. Belgium and the US will be a lot better. I cannot wait for Brazil and Norway and Mexico versus England tomorrow. And Switzerland versus Colombia looks to be really fun as well. So here's to a much more entertaining round of 16 for the rest of this round. And yeah, man, happy 4th of July. I'm about to go out and celebrate with the fam, watch some fireworks. You guys enjoy you and yours. Until next time, it's been your boy, Ali Footy. We out.